Okay, getting to know Miss Hayes. So, just so you understand what's going on here, the the presentation is asking you questions about me, and it's like, what do you think is the answer? What do you think is my favorite color? That kind of thing. And as we go throughout this presentation, each answer option is indicated by an ASL letter. So this is how you're going to start learning the ASL alphabet. So this is why this video is very important, and I really need you to watch this, okay? All right, so question 1. What is Ms. Hayes' favorite color? You have A, which is purple. So when you're signing the letter A, make sure that your thumb sticks out, okay? It's touching. Make sure it's not separate. And make sure it's not like this, or like this, or like this, okay? A is like this. So A is for purple. And then you have B, which is for yellow. Make sure when you do a B, your thumb is in front, and it's not just like sticking out over here. It's in front. And make sure your fingers are together, and they're not spread out, because this is actually the number 4. So make sure that your fingers are close together. I understand, like, the pinky may not be completely connected to the ring finger. Mine sticks out a little bit too. That's fine. But as long as you have your fingers close together, that's a B. And then, so B is yellow. And then C, pretty self-explanatory. We kind of all know how to do a C. Just make sure you don't have a claw hand. Make sure that your fingers touch and that it comes forward a little bit. Okay, this is C. C is red. So the question is, what is Miss Hayes' favorite color? So the answer options are A, purple, B, yellow, or C, red. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to think about what you think, to decide what you think is my favorite color. And the answer is C, red. Red is my favorite color. All right, next question. How many pets does Miss Hayes have? D, for none. D is like this. Make sure your pointer finger is the one that's up, not your pinky finger. Okay, pointer finger. And your middle finger and thumb touch right here. This is the D. And make sure this finger is straight. It doesn't bend over like this. D for none. E for 2 cats. So when you do an E, make sure that your fingers don't look like a claw. Your fingers are touching at the top and your thumb is in front. It's like a B, but then you bend your fingers. If that helps you remember, go for it. E, 2 cats. And then 1 dog is F. So this is kind of like the, okay, perfect, but this is the letter F. This is also the number 9. F. Make sure you don't have your pinky and thumb finger. Make sure it's your pointer and thumb finger. And then make sure your fingers are not down or bent. Make sure the fingers are standing up straight. F. So you have D for no pets, E for 2 cats, and F for 1 dog. 5 seconds. And the answer is D, no pets. All right, where did Miss Hayes grow up? You have G for Beaumont, Texas. On the presentation, it looks like this. That's just to show you what this side looks like, but you're gonna hold your hand like this. So your pointer finger and thumb will stick out. And it's not going to be like this or like this, okay? You hold your hand like this. G. For Beaumont, Texas. Here we are in Beaumont. Next we have Silsbee, Texas, which is H. Again, it looks like this, but that's just to show you what this side looks like. And then your hand is going to be positioned this way. So G, we had our pointer and thumb out. But for H, we push in our thumb and then our second finger comes out. H. For Silsbee, Texas. And then LaPorte, Texas is I. So remember, for the letter D, we had our pointer finger standing straight up. Now for I, we have our pinky finger standing straight up. And make sure your thumb is in front. This is one of the things that I'm pretty picky about, making sure that your thumb is not under your fingers, but that it is in front. I. So G for Beaumont, H for Silsbee, and I for LaPorte. 5 seconds. And the answer is H, Silsbee. Grew up in Silsbee, Texas. That's where I'm from. All right, at Silsbee High School, what did Miss Hayes participate in? We have art, which is J. And so for a J, you do an I hand shape and then draw a J in the air. J. Now, what's important with this letter is that you don't go out with the J. You go toward the center of your body with the pinky. J. J. Then we have K for band. When you do a K, the way that I found that it's really easy to teach is you start with a 3, and then you put your middle finger forward and put this thumb on this knuckle, like this. Okay. So make sure that you're not doing this, okay? This is incorrect. This is not right. A K is like this. And don't do it like this, okay? Your palm needs to face out. Okay. And then we have L for choir. L is one of my most nitpicky letters in the whole alphabet, because there's several ways that you can sign this letter incorrectly. The first way is all of your fingers will be up like this. This is not correct. Please relax your fingers and push them down, okay? Another way is that your thumb can sneak forward like this. That is incorrect. Please relax the thumb and bring it back. And then the third way is that the pointer finger can lean forward. Again, this is incorrect. Please have the pointer finger standing straight up. L. So we have J for art, K for band, and L for choir. 5 seconds. And the answer is band. Okay. I played the clarinet. It's fun. All right. Where did Miss Hayes go to college, and what year did she graduate? So you have University of Houston, 2013, which is M. M. So for this letter, you have the pinky finger, middle finger, ring finger, and then your thumb goes under all 3 of those fingers. And these just nestle nicely over the thumb. And then you have your pinky finger just hanging out here. If you can't get your thumb all the way in between, that's fine. You can just it can look like a turtle with its head kind of poking out. But this is M. We have Gallaudet University, which is in Washington, D.C., and 2015, which is N. So it looks a lot like M, but instead of having the thumb be between the ring and pinky finger, we're going to sneak the thumb over one. So now it's between the middle and ring finger for N. And then we have Lamar University in 2017, which is O. Pretty self-explanatory, the letter O. Just make sure not to squish the O, or it kind of looks like an E. And then don't, do it this way. O is like this. So, University of Houston, 2013, M. Gallaudet University, 2015 is N. And then Lamar University, 2017 is O. 5 seconds. The answer is Lamar University in 2017, right here in Beaumont, Texas. Oh.